This is where it gets really interesting. Using philosophy to solve a regulatory crisis. They're borrowing the core idea from Jeremy Bentham's panopticon design, which Foucault analyzed.
The prison where the guard might be watching.
Exactly. Individuals know they could be under surveillance at any moment, even if they aren't constantly. And that possibility leads to internalized self-discipline. You start watching yourself.
And they're applying this through something called the ethical sign system.
Right. The idea is to shift researchers from just following external rules, what they call heteronomy, towards genuine self-regulation. Make them feel potentially monitored.
How do they create that feeling? What are the mechanisms?
A couple of key things. First, unified submission of research materials. Everything looks the same, goes into the same system. That's the sign the whole system recognizes.
Making it easier to compare and audit nationally?
Precisely. It enables a national mutual recognition of audit results. Your local review is potentially visible everywhere.
And they're also pushing self-compliance tools.
Yeah, things like mandatory self-checklist forms for documents and protocols, forcing the researchers themselves to tick the boxes.
But what about preventing that kind of investigator misconduct we mentioned earlier, like changing records?
That's where the subject perception questionnaire comes in.
Yeah.
This is crucial. It's designed to check if the patient actually understood the informed consent.
So not just did they sign the form, but did they grasp the risks, the details, what to expect?
Exactly. It's monitoring the effectiveness of the ethical communication itself. A check on the checker, in a way.
Okay, so you create the feeling of being watched, you check the patient's understanding, but there have to be teeth, right? Consequences.
And this part is also quite radical. They're proposing an ethical review credit punishment system.
A credit system, like a driver's license.
That's the inspiration, yeah. China's 12-point driver's license system. Violate ethical protocols, you lose points.
And losing points means?
Punishments. Could be fines, mandatory retraining, or for serious stuff, you could be banned from doing research altogether.
That's a very direct mechanism.
Very direct. And to make the Panopticon Tower real, the IERC and the higher level committees have to conduct follow-up reviews and critically periodic randomized audits.
Random audits, not just on high-risk studies.
No, across the board. Quarterly audits, for instance. Everyone needs to believe they could be the next one checked. That's key to the panopticon effect.
There's a danger, though, isn't there, that researchers will just see the ethics review committee, the ERC, as the enemy, a cat-and-mouse game trying to hide things.
They acknowledge that risk. The policy explicitly says the system needs to avoid that perception. The ERC's role must include helping investigators improve their materials for safety, not just punishing them.
So support as well as surveillance.
Right. And the structure of the ERC itself is important here. It needs diversity ethics experts, lawyers, sociologists, biomedical scientists, at least 7 members.
And a significant portion focused on ethics.
Yes, critically, more than a third must be specialists in medical ethics or bioethics. Ensures that perspective is central.